Reasons why I love my job. Behind me, we have a 1996 Porsche 911. This thing has 14,000 original miles on it. It's a one-owner vehicle. This thing's been tucked away from daylight for many, many years, and it's finally out and available to you guys. Now we want to talk about quality investment cars. This 993 is no short of an exception of one. These things had a base price in 1996 of $64,495. In today's market, 2023, that's around 120 grand MSRP. So these things were not cheap back in the day. And guess what? They're still not cheap. This thing is only climbing in value. Again, 14,000 original miles. You just don't find them with this low of mileage in this condition. Documented service records, clean one-owner Carfax on it. Everything, it checks all the boxes, guys. This thing is equipped with the Aero package and a sunroof option as well. This is sitting with the black paint over the cashmere beige interior. I love these things, just the look of them, the style. This is one of the best driving cars that you can get in. It's impossible to get these things sideways. They're quick, they're nimble, just a very fun, spirited driving car. It has the 17-inch silver Porsche crested aluminum wheels. They are wrapped in a Michelin Pilot Sport tire. These tires were replaced. I believe the date code on them is 2021. Let's see, yes. So these things are fresh, guys. This thing just went through and had $4,000 worth of service done on it. The owner took it to a high quality shop and he said, fix everything that's wrong with it. And they went through this thing and they fixed fuses, window switches, seals, any little leaks. If it had it, it was done. All the fluids were flushed and changed as well. The brake fluid from sitting. So this thing is ready to go. You don't need to do anything except sit your butt in the driver's seat and have fun and enjoy it. The headlights are in great shape. All the corner lights and the turn signals are in great shape as well. The paint is not perfect. I'm going to rate this a solid 9 out of 10. It is original. There is a couple light scratches, you know, walking around it on the driver's side actually, so I'll point those out as they come around. But on this side, everything's beautiful. There's a teeny tiny stone chip here and here on the front fender, but typical to expect on the wider fenders. And the rear quarters, love this style on them. They stick out nicely. It's just got a nice stance to it. It has the original chip protection and rock guard on the lower rockers and the rear quarter here, so that's original to the car as well. Everything is original as far as I'm aware. Even the taillights, look at these things. Beautiful. The plastic looks like new. It's not all hazy or foggy or chipped up. You can still see the Porsche logo right through the center there. I just love the style of these things. Man, this thing, you can look at it, stare at it. You don't even have to drive it to enjoy it. Let's take a look inside. Guys, this interior is mint. Definitely shows like it has only 14,000 miles on it. It feels and smells like it has even less. Still smells like new in here. You smell the Porsche leather. All the carpet is very, very clean. This very plush luxury carpet, just in very killer shape. Even the floor mats. These floor mats are newer, but they are the matching cashmere. We do have the original Porsche embroidered floor mats that are up in the front. Take a look at the wood trim. It is immaculate. There's no scratches anywhere. The leather dash is beautiful. There's no cracks. Any of the plastic, there's no scratches, nothing, guys. Even the steering wheel, there's no wear or tear up on the top or even at the seams at all. This thing is literally as close to new as it gets inside. You just sit in it and you feel like you're in a nice car. It's very roomy for how small the car is. I'm 5'11", 150 pounds, and I am swimming in this car. Now, for those of you that are familiar with these Porsches, the old key fobs on these were kind of faulty. They were actually a recall that Porsche did on them. So the owner did go ahead and have 2 of these replaced with new ones a few years ago. So these are working. They unlock and lock the vehicle perfectly. They don't screw up. You turn the key in, it starts first try every time. So you don't have to worry about that. That was part of the service that was done. The AC was recharged. All the lights, any fuses that needed to be replaced, those were replaced. So on the dash here, every single light works, every gauge. Look at this thing light up. It's beautiful. All the buttons work. Nothing's sticky, nothing's jammed. The leather is gorgeous. There's like no wear on the driver's seat, which is shocking. This has the Porsche premium stereo, the CR210 in it, with even cassette holders in the center console here. So you got your cassette player, AM, FM radio, but that's really all you need in here. Now the frunk has a decent amount of storage up here. Guys, the shocks in both the front shocks and the rear hood or the engine bay shocks have been replaced, so those are factory. They hold it up nicely. Here are the original floor mats with the Porsche embroidery on them. This does have even a 12-disc CD changer right up front here, so you can play CDs as well. It has the original jack and spare tire in here, the original carpet liner, and don't worry guys, my detailers do a killer job. Underneath this thing is spotless. Take a look at it. This thing is mint inside and out. I can't stress it enough. 14,000 original miles. You just don't find them like this. Now to access the rear engine hatch, there's a lever that's recessed into the driver's side door jamb. It's kind of hard to find if you don't know what you're looking for. But inside we have the iconic air-cooled 3.6 liter 12-valve flat six. These were pushing in 1996, 280 horsepower, 251 pound-feet of torque. So this thing was not slow, had a 0 to 60 in just 5.3 seconds. And again, this thing's quick, it's nimble, it's light. This is one of the most fun vehicles you can drive on the road still to this day. And that's why they're so popular, especially the turbos, because they got quite a bit more horsepower in them. But this thing, again, immaculate. Take a look at the condition, 14,000 miles. Everything's pretty much original besides what was serviced. We have a stack of records here going all the way back to just 4,000 miles on it. So this thing is documented. It is the real deal. You just don't see them like this. Underneath is very clean. Again, this has the 4-speed Triptonic automatic rear transaxle in it, so it is auto, but still just as fun to drive. You can throw it in manual mode and shift it from the center with the slapstick in it. So take a look even in the nooks and crannies. Very, very clean. We say this all the time. Cars like this, you can only keep them this clean. You can't make them this clean again unless you're doing like a full-blown restoration. So that's how you know this thing is legit. Alright guys, so we're going to take this around the block real quick, just show you how it drives. Again, everything works nicely. Steering's nice and tight on it. The brakes work really good. Sorry, Nico. Such a fun car, guys. Can't stress it enough. AC works. Give it a second. That's already kind of blowing cold. Yeah, that works nicely. Again, all the lights work, the instrument clusters. Up to speed, just like that. Now I did want to point out those two little scratches I was talking about, guys. So again, this thing's not cosmetically perfect, but it's 9.5 out of 10. There's a teeny tiny little scratch on the rear quarter here, and then there is one up front on the front fender. Where is it? I saw it. It's right here. So the light just has to catch it just right to see it. But anyway, other than that, this thing is immaculate. If you're looking for a quality investment car, you're a Porsche fan, you know these have a huge cult following. This is the last of the air-cooled generation, arguably one of the most collectible 911s on the market. Guys, if you enjoy our videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We try really hard to bring you the best of the best. I think this car fits that category. Make sure you subscribe. If you click the bell icon, you'll get notified every single time a new video gets posted, because you don't want to miss out. When cars like this come in, they don't last very long. So if you want to be the first to see it and jump on it, you got to click the bell. If you're not a huge fan of Porsche, that's okay. We have a website filled with a couple hundred both modern muscle and classic cars, a very killer lineup of inventory. Everyone just boasts and brags how beautiful our vehicles are. So that's at volocars.com. Check it out. We got photo shoots, videos, a full description write-up for every single vehicle. It's absolutely amazing and mesmerizing. If you are interested in purchasing this Porsche, you can visit our website there. Put a deposit on it via the Buy It Now button. We can also help set up monthly financing for a low monthly payment. Simple interest loans, guys, it's super easy. We can also ship this right to your driveway. We help set up shipping all across the country, even across the world. We've shipped cars all over the place. So it doesn't matter where you are, we will make sure it gets to you. That's at volocars.com. Check it out. Thanks for watching this video.